Okay. Hello students, today we are starting the CMA part 1 unit number 2.2, right? And that is the inventory, right? What is inventory? What is inventory? What is inventory? Can you tell me about?
It's a goods purchase for sale.
So when we buy anything for sale, right, or
Yes,
to be consumed in the process is called inventory, right?
yes.
Is called inventory, right? Next, types of inventory. What are the different types of inventory?
There's a finished good, raw material, and the work in progress.
Real work in progress, finished good, right? And
Yes.
any other inventory, consumables, right?
Okay.
Consumables, stationery, somewhat. This is, but main three types of inventories are raw material, work in progress, and finished good inventory,
Finished.
right? So then types of costs related to inventory. Yes, what are the different types of cost related to inventory?
Can
Hmm?
Can you talk about shipping costs and all? That is
Order cost, ordering cost,
yes,
holding cost,
holding costs.
let's say holding cost or carrying cost,
Yes,
stock out cost, and let's say first type of cost you can say purchasing cost, right?
yes, purchasing cost.
Purchasing cost, ordering cost, holding cost, stock out cost, right, etc. Purchasing cost, what purchasing cost includes?
Separate notes. The cost of goods.
Cost of purchase, transportation, right,
Yes,
sales tax, right,
yes,
discounts, right? So
yes.
discounts also you have to minus, right? That you can also do. This will be included in purchasing cost, right? And if I say holding cost, what could be holding cost? For example, warehouse,
Warehouse. Yeah, warehouse expenses and all.
warehouse rent, right?
Yes,
Warehouse utilities,
yes.
right? And what else?
Expenses of salaries of storekeepers and
Storekeeper salary,
yes,
right?
yes.
So these will be our right
Can we
cost.
consider, yeah, can we consider the interest we are paying on the to the bank on this particular inventory? That
Interest,
is the
if you want to say interest, you can include in purchasing cost,
okay.
right? So borrowing cost there, but better not to write here. Right? So
Okay.
anyway, we discussed about storekeeper salary, warehousing, etc. And then what we have, ordering cost.
Yes.
What is ordering cost? When you order, so do you incur some cost?
No, no.
Cost of time used
Okay.
in processing, right?
Yes.
Time used in processing, and sometime like tendering cost, right?
Yes. Tendering cost also.
Tendering costs, etc. Right? So we can see there's cost involved whenever we are doing purchasing, right? Next, if we see types of inventory system, right? Types of inventory system, we have perpetual,
Yes.
we also call continuous
Yes. Continue.
inventory system. What does it mean?
Continuous buying and selling will happen. Going to happen.
Means recording is done after every sale, after every purchase,
Every purchase. Yes.
right? So
Yes.
that perpetual inventory system, if you see the perpetual inventory system, we can use it for high value items and non-frequent sales, right? For example, if
Yes.
you go to electronics market and so on, you will find that after every purchase, of course, they record, but after every sale, they can record,
Yes.
right? But if you saw small groceries and like small different shops, you will find that after every sale, they cannot record. Reason is that, first of all, they have very frequent sales, right?
Yes.
Secondly, that this is very low items, 5 dirham, 2 dirham, 10 dirham, 15 dirham, 20 dirham. So after say every sale, the adjustment is difficult unless
Yes.
they have a fully computerized system. Just like we
Thank
go
you.
to some malls, we find that whenever we buy anything, right, even we are buying toothpaste, right, we will scan it. So once they're
Yes.
scanning it, for example, you are buying a toothpaste. Let's say you're buying let's say you're buying some mobile. Suppose you're buying an
Okay.
iPhone, or iPhone is a big item. Let's say you're buying milk, Nestle
Okay.
milk, right? You're buying. So 60, 70 dirham milk you're buying. So when you buy it, so they will be scanning. Once they
Yeah.
scan it, so what is there once when they buy this stock, when they brought it in their mall, so they scan it, right? So
Absolutely. Yes.
Nestle milk they scan it, probably only Nestle milk they scan it, or they might scan the pouch quantity as well, right?
Yes.
And then they can probably every bag might have separate coding, but that
Yes.
going in too much detail. But normally what happens that if there is, right, so that is bar is there, so whenever anything is sold out, so from the that barcode that particular thing is deleted, right? So if I'm
Yes.
going outside the mall, so and you know that they have the scanners will see whatever the barcode they will be catching when I'm crossing the door, right? So they will catch it
Yes.
and they will see that that particular thing is already scanned, this might not come in there in, right, in their this,
Yes.
right? So without scan anything is there, so it will give a beep, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
basically it means auto inventory counting, auto inventory recording is
Okay.
going on, auto inventory recording is going
Got
on.
it.
Once they will scan your particular product, so it means that it's recorded, right? So this is
Yes.
called a perpetual inventory system, that after every sale recording is done. So big value items even you can record manually as well, right?
Yes.
For example, I told you about mobiles, etc. If it is not frequent sales, you're buying any machine, any furniture, so every second, every 2 3 minutes, the item is not sold, right? So they can
Yes.
update it. So perpetual inventory system, right, is possible high value items, right? If I write down here, so it is possible for what? It is possible for high value
Yes.
items and infrequent sales, right?
Yes.
Right.
Non-frequent.
So then we have periodic inventory system. Which system you have in your company? Which system?
We are actually following weighted average method.
The very average method is there, but are you having the? Let's understand. the let's understand the periodic inventory system. Periodic inventory system means if we have a low value
Weighted average
item,
method.
right? Low value item and frequent sale. For example, right? For example,
Okay.
grocery sale, right? Am I right? Grocery sales. So this is basically we have types of inventory system, right? Next we have methods of inventory system.
Yes.
Method. So we discussed the perpetual inventory system.
Yes. Now we talking about periodic inventory system that we already done.
And perpetual, right?
Yes.
So methods are first in, first out, right?
So can you just share your please share your screen.
No. So we are discussing perpetual inventory system and periodic inventory system.
Yes.
Right? What is perpetual inventory system? We can have first in, first out, right?
Yes.
Last in, first out,
Lifo basis.
right?
Weighted average.
So we have perpetual inventory system and we have periodic inventory system, right?
Yes.
So perpetual system, moving average, right? We call it basically weighted average method. Basically, we call moving average here. What we call
Moving average.
moving average. Okay, so you should understand that. So we have FIFO-LIFO moving average, right? Under the perpetual inventory system, right? And under periodic inventory system, under periodic inventory system, we have the same thing. FIFO-LIFO is the same, but we call it weighted average inventory system. Understand?
Okay. Got it.
Means why moving average? Because here in the perpetual, I told you continuous, right?
Yes.
After every sale, the new rate will be coming, right?
Agree.
And here weighted average system, one rate will be used.
Yes.
All the thing, right? This is, we have two systems, right? So
Yes.
first thing we should see that there are two systems. We have uh, perpetual inventory system and periodic inventory system, and then
Agree.
under we say methods of inventory system. Under the method of inventory system, we should understand that the under perpetual methods of inventory, right? Methods of inventory will be different. Be FIFO, LIFO, and moving average and under perpetual inventory system, and periodic it will be FIFO, LIFO, and weighted average.
Weighted
Right?
average.
This is the methods are there. Now we can go for first in, first out. What do you mean by first in, first out?
The inventory which came first will go out first. Sold out first.
Hmm. It means earlier unit will
Will
be
be sold
sold
out.
first. So it
Yes.
means ending inventory will be from the last units. Am I right?
Yes.
Ending units will be from the
Last inventory.
last units, right? So LIFO means last in, first out. It means ending inventory will be from beginning
Yes.
units, and moving average means that before every sale is coming, we will find out average rate.
Average rate. Yes.
Right? We will find out average rate,
Average.
and with that average rate, we will be recording our sale of inventory, right?
Yes.
FIFO-LIFO under periodic system, basically we discussed about periodic inventory system that these are infrequent, right? This is a frequent sales, but very low value item. So that's why we cannot record it after every sales. What is the system for
Agree.
that? That we will be having some period end. Normally at the year end, normally at the year end, we will be seeing one day we will make it off, and then we will go for stock counting,
Yes. Yeah.
physical stock taking, what we call physical
Stop
stock
taking.
taking. So physical stock taking, like we will do, and in physical stock taking, we will count how many and what is the value of inventories, right? In that, it's possible that there might be slow moving inventory, or there might be fast moving inventory, or you can say
Agree.
some inventory might be, we can call it obsolete inventory. So obsolete
Yes.
inventory which is not saleable, we can record
Yes.
at zero value, right?
Agree.
Whereas the inventory which is uh, saleable but not at the same price, it will be sold below the cost. So we call it the write down. So write
Right.
down obsolete, zero value, and write
Yes.
down which are you can say not saleable at the cost. So anyway,
Agree.
so we will be looking at year end. We will be physically counting, and then we will be calculating that, right? So first in,
Yes.
first out, LIFO I told you, but only thing here, right after every sale, FIFO LIFO will be applied in the perpetual inventory system, but under periodic inventory system at the end of the year or at the end of the period. Some companies is also having system that after 6 months they will do the closing. Some companies are having that after 3 months, right? So period counting, just like Carrefour, city centers, they have the system that after every 3 months they will be doing closing. Physically, they will be counting, right?
Counting. Yes.
So, and I saw that robots now they are utilizing, right? Robots
Yes.
are doing physical counting. I saw there robots were physically counting, right? So that is means machines are also coming. Means men also do physical counting, but machine is also doing there. Anyway, so we have here, this is the methods of inventory system. Now we will be jumping to the question, right? We will be solving the physical inventory system and that system. Let's say here, this is a question we have. Here we have a question, right?
Yes.
It
Yes.
says an entity uh, started in year one with 200 scented candles on hand at a cost of $3.5 each. These candles sell for $7 each. The following schedule represents the purchase and sales for candles during year one, right? So here you can find, right there, first of all, we have how much, 200, right?
Yes.
200, we have balance inventory, and this valued at 3.5. So sandals are saleable at $7, right? This is sales price, right?
Yes.
Remember when we are doing the inventory
It is
costing,
a cost.
so we will not be regarding the sales price.
We are
Sales
going to
price
cost
when we
only.
are making income statement, right?
Yes.
So ignore the sales price. What is this?
Yes. Ignore
In
the
this
sales.
in this table also they have given the quantity purchased, unit cost, and the quantity sold.
Agree.
right? So they might also tell you in later question the sales price as well, just like unit cost they're giving. They might
Yes.
also give you the sales price, but that you have to ignore when you're doing
Yes.
inventory costing. So you have to ignore it. Only for
Agree.
income statement you will consider the sales price. Am I right?
Yes.
Now here we have a question, and there are 6 7 entries are there. Now we will be going, first of all, let's say if we go to record it by the perpetual inventory system, right? Perpetual
Yes.
inventory system we are utilizing, all right? And perpetual inventory system, which method, right? We discussed there are three methods, right?
Yes.
FIFO, LIFO, and AFCO, right? Here I have solved it, but we will be solving this again, right?
Agree.
So
Yes.
I will remove the data, right? I will remove this data and then we will solve it again.
Agree.
Okay. So what is this now? How many units we have balance?
We
200.
have 200.
What the cost price?
3.5.
3.5. So we can record, you can make the table like that, that there is a beginning balance of how
Yes.
many units? 200, and the cost is 3.5,
3.5.
right? So what the amount it will become?
It is 700.
700. Agree?
Yes. Yes.
700 is there we have. Now then this is the beginning balance, the next transaction, right? After that we
Yes.
have next transaction that mentioned that no
150 sold.
purchasing, but item is sold. How many units sold?
150.
150. So sold items, so I will record this is a sale, right? You can
Yes.
record the date if the dates are there, or numbers, right? So we have sold 150, so I can record minus 150,
150.
right?
Yes.
And of course only one
Cost will be
lot we
taken.
have, we will be recording item sold at cost, right? So 3.5 into 150, what it will come?
525.
525.
Yes.
So minus 525, right? Then it will be, balance will be coming. How much balance is left now? How many balance units are left?
50. 50.
50 are left, right? And the cost
Cost will
is
remain
3.5. So how much amount will be?
175.
175. 3.5 into, or let's say if I use the formula, 3.5 times 50, so we are getting 175, right?
Yes.
175 is there. Next, go to the next transaction. The number one we have done. Now we come
Yes.
to the number two. 250 units are bought at 3.3, right?
Yes.
We have a balance already. Now 250 units at 3.3.
3.3.
We can say next purchasing is done 250 units at 3.3,
3.3.
right? Total value will be how much? 3.3 times 250 comes 825,
Yes.
right?
325.
So this we have now two transactions here, two lots we have. One is the 50 units, the other is 250. What is the next
Yes.
transaction after number two, number three? We have sold out 100 units. We have sold out 100 units.
100 units.
Now we have to see that which method we have. FIFO means first in, first out.
First in, first
So
out.
there are two lots we have, these two lots.
Yes.
Which one
Yes.
came first?
The row number 36, that is 50.
51. So first in, first out. So it means we will be
First in.
selling this one first. So minus
Yes.
50, this because we have in the balance only 50 units, right?
Yes.
Although we have to sell how many units? 200.
200.
But
Yeah.
because we have two lots and the first lot is having only 50, all 50 I will sold out. What was the
Yes.
cost of it? 3.5.
3.5.
So 3.5. So what will be the value? Minus, or let's say multiply. We
It
have
is
here
175.
3.5
Same
times
175.
minus 175, right? So
Yes.
we had to sell 200 units, right? 200
Yeah.
units to sell. So 50 we sold. So how many more we have to
Yes.
sell from the next lot?
150. Yeah, we have to actually totally 150.
150. So that will be
Yes.
150, right? And next lot, what was the cost of purchase?
3.3.
3.3. So we can say 3.3, right? So I think I should make it minus 50, right? Minus 150.
Minus 150.
Okay. So what will be the value if it is sold?
495.
Minus 150, so 495. So right, so right here we can see that we had the two lots. We had the two
Yes.
lots. We had 250. Sorry, we had 50 and 250. Right, 50
Yes.
we have totally sold, and out of this 250, 150 sold. So how much is left in the second lot balance?
100.
100 units are sold, and that is 3.3.
3.
Right.
Yeah.
So this will be how
330.
much?
330.
Of course, 330. Uh, 330. Right. This is the balance left. Right, so third transaction we have done, it means third one we have done 100 units. Next coming number 4, how many units purchased?
200.
200. So we can see 200 units purchased, so I can record 200 purchase at what cost? 3.1.
3.1.
Right, so we can record here 200 units purchased at 3.1. So what will be the amount then?
It's 775.
620. Right, 620.
Yeah.
200 into 3.1, 620.
620. Yes.
Right. So fourth one we have done. Let's see after four what is there, because sometimes one purchase again second purchase may come. So we should see
Yes.
about. But next is sale. How many units sold? 200.
But
Right.
actually, after 150, there is a one more sale. Is 100 is there, no? In between.
No, we have
Before
done
200.
200. Right. This 200 we have done.
No, before that, actually, there's a 100
But 100
sold.
we did not sell 100. Wait a second.
We,
We sold 200, and then balance 100. Okay, fine, fine, fine. So I think I forgot one sale, then second purchase, then third sale. Third, I think I sold.
we actually we take on. No, we taken the sold of sale
It
of
was
200.
basically 100 unit sale, right?
Yeah,
I think
not
I have
this
taken
one.
200, right? So please,
Yes.
this sale is basically, it should be minus 50, right?
Yes.
Minus 50. So I beg pardon. So we overlooked 200. It's 100 units, right? So 100 units. So 150 from the first lot sold and 50 from the second lot sold. So how many units are left now? 200, right?
200.
So 200 are left. So 200 here
No, actually,
and 200 and 3.3 is 660, right?
yes.
660. Now, we are going to the next purchase is 200. We recorded purchase 200, 3.1. We have recorded. Number 5
Yes.
we're coming 200 units sold, right?
So yes.
5, 200 units sold. Now we will be coming to 200. We recorded already. Now we're coming 200 units sold. So we have balance of 200 and
Yes.
purchase of 200 here. So
Yes.
which first in, first out, which one will sell first?
Balance actually 200.
This balance one, 200.
Yeah.
So we can record minus 200, and that was costing how much?
3.3.
3.3. So what will be the amount then?
660. 660.
Minus 660, right?
Yes.
So minus 660, all right, we can see. So this 200 we sold out, right?
Yes.
This 200 we sold out. Now this purchase, this one is left, right? So if I come
Yeah.
to the balance, which balance is left?
The row number 42. 41.
Hmm. Okay, fine. Okay. So this 200 into 3.1, right?
Yes.
200 into 3.1, 620 is left. This is the balance, right?
Yes.
This is the balance. Now come again. We have done the fifth one. Come to sixth one. 350 units purchase.
Yes.
350 units purchase at 3, right?
Yes.
So 350 units purchase. So I'll be recording 350. I have not erased it. So let me. So 350 units purchase at 3. 350 at 3, right? So we are
Yeah.
coming now here. 350 are purchased at 3. So it will come up how much?
1050.
1050, right? So we have two lots now. One is of the 3.1 rate and the other is at 3 rate. How many units sold now finally? 300.
300.
300. 300 units you have to sell. 300 units you have to sell. We have the first lot at 200 units.
Yes.
So how will sell now?
200 first, and then out of 350, 100.
200 and 3.1.
Yes.
So it will be how
620.
much?
620.
620. So let me put it in minus. Okay. And total we have to sell 300, right?
300.
200 we
100
sold.
from here.
100 from this lot, right?
Yes.
100 from this lot minus 100 at the rate of 3, right? So it will
Yes.
be how much?
300.
300. So out of this 350, we have sold 100. How many
100.
are left now balance?
250.
250 at the rate of 3,
3.
and the amount will be
750.
why it's more.
No, it is actually the same.
Okay, there is some stuck. Is equal to 750, right? This is
Yes.
our inventory value.
Balance.
This is our inventory value. Give it a color, some other, so that we can recognize that this is the right. So
Yes.
anyway, this is our inventory value. This is our inventory
Inventory.
value we have done, right? So we have done the basically here the perpetual inventory system, right? Basically, this question was a multiple choice question, right? Multiple choice
Yes.
question, but we are going to make it in essay type.
Okay.
You saw it in an essay type one, but let's see what was the question. If the entity uses periodic, but we have not done periodic up till now, right?
Yes.
So we have done the perpetual. I would like that first of all, we should complete the perpetual completely. Then we'll go
Okay.
to the periodic, right?
Okay.
So if, for example, if this question says if the company uses FIFO, perpetual inventory system pricing, right? So then what will be the, how the multiple choice question can come in the CMA exam? Let's understand. The CMA exam, right, may ask you questions like what is the inventory value at the,
Okay.
so it can ask you the question, right? What is the inventory value, right? At, right, for example, at the at end, right? Or it
Yes.
can give at for example at January 10. Am I right?
Yes.
Are you getting point? So this way
Yes.
they can ask you the question. Number two, they can ask you what is the cost of inventory value, right? What is the profit value, right?
Yes.
So means they can ask you the inventory value, it can ask you the cost of inventory value, right? Sorry, cost of goods sold, cost of not inventory, cost of
Yeah. Same question.
goods sold value, right?
Yes.
Right, under periodic system, under perpetual systems, this is the type of question they can ask you. This is numerical question I'm asking, right? What is the inventory value at the end? What is the cost of goods sold value? What is the inventory, right? What is the profit value, right? Right, either under periodic, perpetual, by FIFO, LIFO, moving, or
Weighted average.
weighted average, right? So I have written a lot of questions here, right? Means they
Yes.
can ask you under periodic, what is the inventory value at the end, ending inventory value, right? What is the right, under periodic inventory system, right, by FIFO method, what is the cost of goods sold, right? So
Yes.
what is the profit value, right? Similarly, they can ask you under uh, periodic, but by FIFO, by LIFO, by moving average, by weighted average, right? I have already
Yes.
told you there are three methods:
Yes.
FIFO, LIFO, and average, right?
Average.
But under perpetual, this is called moving average, but under the periodic, it's called the weighted average, right?
Yes.
Understand?
Yes.
So these are
Yes.
the types of questions may come. I told you in CMA, these type of numerical questions comes. Theoretical questions we discussed little about in the slides, right?
Yes.
Understand that? So this is about the perpetual inventory system. Let's see if the same question we solve by the LIFO method. By the
LIFO method.
LIFO method. Let me erase this all again. And yes, let's make it. Okay. So the question is the same.
Yes.
Question is the same, right? And 200 units balance, right? Units are 200. Cost is 3.5, right? Value will
Yes.
be 700, right? So I'm writing directly to make it faster, right? Then we have a sale, right? With the balance.
150.
How many units
Yes.
sold? 150
150
minus 150 and
into 3.5.
3.5, and here it will be what?
525.
525,
25.
right?
Yes.
Balance will be how much? 50
50.
units, 3.5, and it will
175.
be 175. Okay. So next we have a, purchase
Purchase up to 50.
purchase 250 units
Yes.
at the rate of 3.3. Value will be what?
825.
825. Now sale is coming. Sale of after 250 we have a 100 units sold, right? 100
Yes.
unit we have to sell. We have two. Basically we have the here two lots, right?
Yes.
Let me erase this line. No. Okay, leave it. Because if we'll erase the whole system will be, no, I think it's okay. Okay. So beginning balance we have, and then we sold. Balance is there, 250. Now we have two lots, right? We have these
Yes.
two lots.
Yes.
Which method we have now?
LIFO method. Last in first
Last
year.
in first out. How many units we have to sell now? 200.
To be we have to sold is 200.
100, sorry, 100.
100 only.
150 we sold already, right?
Yeah.
150 we sold.
No.
Right
Yeah.
now we have to sell 100,
100.
right? 100. Our
Yeah.
method is last in first out. So we have two lots. Which one is the last lot?
The row number 8, that is purchase up to 50.
Yeah, 251, right? So I have to, from this I have minus 100, right? Minus 100
Yes.
unit, and this one we had purchased actually at 3.3, right?
3.3.
So
Yes.
it means minus 330,
Yes.
right? So what is the balance value now?
Now 150 from there and the 50 from the top. So 200.
We had basically two balances, 50, right? First of all, we'll write the top one, right? So this 50
Yes.
is untouched, right? We did not sell from this,
Yes.
right? This 50 is
Yes.
untouched. First of all, we'll write on that 150 at 3.5, and the value was 175.
Fine.
And out of this 250, we sold 100. How many
100.
units are
150
left
left
from
out.
this?
150 left out.
150 from this. Rate was 3.3, right?
495.
And amount is, you are saying it is 495.
495.
Let me check it. 495, right?
Yes.
Now we have these two lots already, balance are left, and after third one we have fourth
Fourth one.
one, 200 further purchase at 3.1,
Yes.
right? So there is a purchase coming of 200 units at 3.1, right?
620.
And the value will be what?
620.
620. Next is sale is coming, fifth number, that is 200 units. But for sale, we have to consider now three lots, right?
Yes.
Three lots. Which method we have? Last in
Lifo method. Lifo method. Yeah. First out.
so we have to sell how many units now? Fifth one, 200.
200.
So from which lot we can sell?
That latest purchase, that is zone number 12.
This is this one,
That
right?
purchase.
We can
Yes.
purchase like from that minus 200 we can do straight away. Minus 200, 3.1, of course the amount will be same, minus 620, right?
Yes.
Right, so this is the situation. So what will be balanced now?
Two, 150 and 150.
So we had these three. Out of this
Yeah.
last one sold, it means these two lots left, right?
Left
So
out.
this,
Yes.
why don't I copy from here, right?
Yes.
So these are left, right?
Yes.
These are the left one. Now after the let me, this is the 3rd June, 100 units sold, then 4th 200 purchase. Let me write the dates, right? And fifth one we had sale of 200, right? This is
Yes.
and sixth one we are going to do now, right?
Yeah. Purchase of
Sixth one we
350.
are going to do now. So let's see, 350 units purchase. 350 units purchase. The rate is 3. Amount will be how much?
1050.
1050. Last item is we are selling 300 units, right?
Yes.
But
Yes.
for that, how many lots we have? These three,
3. Yeah.
right? So what will be the ending inventory value?
300. Oh, we are
300.
selling it at 300
We're
now.
selling minus 300 out of last lot, right? Out of
Yes.
last lot at the 3 rate, right?
300. Yes. So 900.
300, and here it will be what?
900.
900. And so what is the balance left now?
50, 150, and
These,
50.
these two are untouched, right?
Yes.
These two are untouched. Let me copy from here directly.
820 is the
This.
answer.
And how many are sold from this?
50 left out. 350, 300 left. Sold and
53,
left out.
right?
Yeah.
So this one, like out of this, 50 units are left at the rate of 3. So I can write down 50 into 3. Sorry. 50 and then 3, and here is
150.
okay.
Yes.
Now let's see, we have done this question. If the question comes here, if the question comes here and it says about what is the ending inventory value, what you will mention? There are three
Total
inventory,
of this. Yes.
total of these three. So let me calculate here.
820.
175, 495, and 150. So our
820.
if I say ending inventory value, this is what?
Ending inventory value.
Ending inventory value, right? Am I right? But if the
Yes.
question asks, for example, if I say ending inventory value, so I can say straight away it is 820. 820, right?
Yes.
Because I'll total all three lots, right? 820. But if the question says what is the cost of goods sold value? Cost of goods sold value. So basically this sale we are recording at cost, right?
Yes.
In actual, you know that we had the sale price of 7, but
Yes.
inventory recording is done at cost basis, right? So we
Yes.
strictly follow the cost basis. So cost of goods sold. So if I say cost of goods sold, which one we have sales? Let me give it little different color, right? So if
Yes.
this row is there, if we have this row, give it a
Yes.
color, let's say yellow, right? One more sale, we have this one.
Yes.
Then third sale, this one. Then fourth sale, this one. Am I right?
Yes.
So if the question is about what is the cost of goods sold, simply I can add all. I
Yes.
can
One
add
and it.
all. What has happened here? It's been auto. Actually, I did not add these values, right?
Wait, the total of yellow one. You can
Because we should
simply.
not add all these values, right?
Yes. Yes.
Because this relates to the different lots, right? So let me erase this, okay? Because it
Yes.
came automatically. And let me delete this row, okay? So ending inventory value we found out, right? Anyway, this is the ending inventory value. Now we want to calculate cost of goods sold. So cost of goods sold, we have 525, one,
Yes.
right?
330 and
30,
620.
another,
Yes.
620, another,
Yes.
900, another, right?
Yes.
So earlier I had this added, so I can copy all this stuff. Let's put here, right? And then finally it will be how much? 2375,
75.
right?
Agree.
This is the cost
Yes.
of goods sold value is coming how much?
75.
2375. Agree?
Yes.
Similarly, if you want to, if I'll ask you, what is the under this method? What is the ending inventory value we have found out? 750, right?
1050.
Because there was only one lot, right?
Yes.
But if you want to find out that what is the cost of goods sold, so I give a green color, right?
Yes.
So 525 plus these two plus this, right? And plus these two, this will be cost of goods sold value, right?
Yes.
So profit value we are not doing right now. We'll do first, we complete all three, right? Is there any confusion now?
No, it's clear. Very much clear.
Clear. Now we are going to the third method under the same perpetual inventory system, right? And that is called moving average. I told you why it's called moving average, because every before every sales, why we will find out average.
Yes.
Before every sales, we will find out average. Means at what rate you will sell. Just like we say that we sell at 3.5 rate, 3.3. The question comes in the moving average method, by which rate you will sell. So rate we will find out average rate. You got the
Yes.
point? This is
Yes.
called basically moving average system under perpetual inventory, right? So we know about it. We have 200 unit beginning, 3.5. We know about sold 150. So first is same, right? First two
Yes.
transactions are the same and balance is also same, right? Because we had, right, now only one lot, so the rate will be same, right? Whatever we had the balance, we
Yes.
sold the same. So rate is same. So balance up till now it is same, right?
Agree.
Now we are coming to the second transaction that we had here, that is
We purchase
250 at
250.
3.3, right? So
Yes.
250 at 3.3, if we do it, 250 at 3.3, it's the same we have done. So up till now it is same, right?
Yes.
Now we have to follow the, we are
Moving
selling,
average method.
we have to sell. How many unit we have to sell? Right after this 250 purchase, we have to sell 100 unit, right?
100 minutes.
100 units we have to sell. Now you can see basically we have how many lots to sell. We have these two lots.
Yes.
Out of this we have to sell. Earlier we were saying the FIFO-LIFO, either the first rate or second rate. But now we have the moving average rate. How we'll find out the rate? For example, we have how much quantity total? 50 plus 250. How much total? 300.
300.
I think better let me remove it so that you will understand better. So from this, right, from this forward, I am erasing it. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now you can see like because first three, four are transactions are same. I have written there, right? Now we have to sell units, but before selling the unit, we have to find out the average rate, moving average
Yes.
rate, right?
No, right.
So
Yes.
250 plus 50, how many units will be?
300.
It's adding actually all. Okay, is equal to this plus this. Am I right? 300, right?
Yes.
What about the now amount is how much? If I want to add,
175 I did 1000 actually.
is equal to 825 plus 175, right?
Yes.
Okay.
1000
So
divided
two
by 300.
two lots we have. Total value is coming 1000 and total quantity is
Yes.
300, right?
300.
So what will be average rate? Of course, 1000
Yes.
divided by 300 units, right?
3.33 divided by 300.
3.33,
Yes.
right? So why we are finding
Okay.
rate?
Yes.
Because here we have the average method, right? Average
Yes.
method, we have to find out both lots average rate. Average rate. We are 3.5, we are 3.3, right? And we will find out average rate. Average rate will always become from the highest to the lowest, between highest to the
Yes. Yes.
lowest. We have two lots, 3.5,
Lowest. Yeah.
3.3. Average is coming 3.33. You understand my point? So you means
Yes.
your mind should be working manually as well. The rate should come in between, right?
Exactly. Yes.
We have to sell how
Yes.
many units now? 100, right? Understand? 100
Yes.
unit we have
We
to
have to
sell.
sell
So I will
100.
minus 100 at what rate? 3.33, right? So what amount will become?
At the rate 3.3. 3.3. 3.33. Yeah.
33. 333,
3.33.
right, will be deducted, right? Because this is
Yes.
3.3333 somewhat, right? That's why
Yes.
330, or make it round. Okay, let's make it 330, right? If I say this is 3.3 only,
It's okay.
okay,
Yes.
330, let's say. Okay, so or do not make it as what is going, right? Two digit.
Yeah. Correct.
So
Yes.
333. Now what the balance is left?
200.
That basically how many units? Total 300. 100 we sold. How many are left?
200.
200. Rate is what? Now this same rate will continue, right?
Yes.
Right? Okay. Next
Yes.
we are purchasing how many units again? After this 100, we are purchasing 200 at 3.1, right?
200. 3.1. Yes.
200 at 3.1. So 200 units we are purchasing at 3.1. That will be how much? And
620.
similarly, same will be here, right? 200,
Yes.
3.3, 660, and purchase is 200 at 3.1. Again, the sale is coming. Before the sale, we have to find out the moving average, right?
Moving average. Agree.
Whenever the
Yes.
sale is coming, let's say one more purchase. So we'll record purchase first, right?
Yes.
So either two lot, three lot, four lot, as many lots are there, you keep recording purchases. Once sale is coming, find out the moving average,
Yes.
right? Once sale is coming, find out the moving average. So moving average now we can find out. So what will be the moving average now? How many units we have?
400. 400.
We have 400. How much is the value we have?
1906.
This is like going automatically. What has it applied the rate? Okay. Anyway, this is the purchase. Okay, I made mistake. Sorry. It should be here, right? 400.
Yes.
And what will be the
Yes.
rate? First of all, we have to add, right? 620
Yes. 1906.
plus
Yes.
660, right? 1280.
Yes.
How to find out the rate?
Divided by 400.
Amount divided by quantity, right?
Quantity. Yes.
3.2 something, right?
Yes.
Then we have
Yes.
the sales. How many units you have to sell? I think 200, right? 200 units to sell, right?
Yes, on the 200.
200. So
Yeah,
let's come
5
here.
kilometers.
200 units you have to sell. So minus 200, and
Under 3.2.
its rate is the same, right?
Yes,
And what will be amount?
it is 640.
643. Okay.
Yes, yes.
How much is the balance left out of 400?
200.
200 are
200.
left. Rate I am picking the same because here
Yeah, it is
340.
going to be
And what will be amount then?
643.
643. Next purchase is how many units? 350 at 3, right?
Yes, yes.
350 at 3. Let's record it 350 at 3.
3.
Amount will be
1050.
again, sale is coming. Before the sale,
Yes,
we have to count inventory, right? How much inventory we
yes.
have?
200 plus 350, 550.
550. Amount will be how much?
643 plus 1050, around 1693.
1693. I think it should be here, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the rate will be what? 693
Divided by
divided by,
0.50, around 3.08.
right? How many units we have to sell now? 300.
Yeah, it is 300.
300. Okay. Last item we have to sell how many units? 300. So minus 300. Okay. At the rate of 3.08. And here it is what? 3.08 multiply by 300. 9.
924.
How much ending inventory left?
250.
250.
It is
3.08.
770.
770.
Yes,
Right?
yes,
So we discussed about that how we can find out uh, perpetual inventory system, right? So I
yes,
told you already that when we talk about the perpetual inventory system, basically we are talking about that after every sale we also record, right? So after every
yes,
purchase or sale we will be updating the records.
yes,
So bin cards, stored ledger cards, all will be updating, right? Basically,
yes,
this is what we call stored ledger card. So we have discussed periodic under perpetual unit system, FIFO, LIFO, and moving average methods, right? So if I
yes.
record here, if I record here now profit if I want to find out, right? If I want to find out profit, so we do know that how many units we sold actually.
Totally,
Because sales price is same 7,
yes, yes,
right? You straight away you should count out how many units sold, right? 150
yes.
plus 100 plus
250,
200 plus 300 big up come 5 6 6 and 150 750. How many units
750,
sold? 750.
750.
So if you see here we are having how many units sold, right? 750 into 7, am I right?
Yes,
Under all method, it will be same. FIFO,
yes,
LIFO, and moving average. Am I right? By all
yes.
method, it will be same. FIFO 750 into 7, LIFO 750 into 7, and moving average
Agree,
same. Right?
agree.
Purchasing, if I want to record my purchases, right? So what will be the purchase value? Will it be same? Cost of goods sold. Say, let's say I am cost of goods sold value is how much under FIFO method. If I total here, so my
Yes, all
cost
the
of goods sold value will be what? Let me make it. How much my cost of goods sold value, if I want to calculate, is
all
equal
the green
to
one.
525 plus 175. Am I right? Green ones, right?
Yes, Yeah,
plus
165.
165 plus
660.
yeah, 660
660.
this one as well.
Yeah.
660
Minus
plus
620.
620
Yes.
plus 300, right?
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes.
Oh, 2445.
Yes.
2445, right? So
Yes.
anyway, this is coming how much? 2445, right?
Agree.
So sales
Agree.
price 7050 into 7. Cost of goods sold, I told you greenish, right? So we
Yes.
got it 2445. So sales minus cost of goods sold, that is how much
Gross
the
profit.
profit is? 2805, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
5250 minus this, it will be gross profit. It should come down, right? So is there any confusion you have?
No, no, it is clear.
This sales, and this is the
Cost of goods sold.
cost of sales, and this should be
Gross profit.
right. So this is GP
Yes.
we have done under the FIFO method. What about LIFO method? Sales will be same, right?
Yes.
Let's check the cost of goods sold. How much we already calculated earlier. How much our cost of goods sold was? We calculated 2375, right?
2375. Yes.
2375. So 2375 minus 2875 will be our
550.
gross profit.
Gross profit.
Moving average method, right? Sales will be same, right?
Yes.
Let's calculate the cost of goods sold. If I give the um, sales values, we have one sale this, give it a color. Let's say this color, or make it blue color, right? This is the one
Yes.
sales. Then we have another sale. Then we have another sale. Then we have final this sales. So we can add up all. Let's total.
242.
We have how much sales? First one 525.
Yeah.
525 plus
Plus 333.
333 plus
643.
643 plus
924.
924. So
$245.
if you add up all, 2425. So 2425 or 2426 rounded up. So 2426, 5250 our sales value, cost of goods sold 2426, our gross profit is 2824.
Agree.
Is it clear?
Yes, very much.
So it means that we have covered the perpetual inventory system completely, right?
Yes. Yes.
So do you have any confusion in that?
No, no, it's very much
Perpetual?
clear.
No.